Good evening, good afternoon, and good morning. I'm Prism, and today we're back with some more Epic Auto Towers, because we had a bit of an update. So, new stuff's been added and updated, and, well, not added, but just, like, changed and tweaked to, like, more ascension levels and stuff. Sorry, but the main thing I want to look at is Auto Towers, the challenge. All towers have auto purchase applied to them. It cannot be removed. This seems really good. Let's just have fun with it and see how this works. So, I'm going to create a random tower. So I'm assuming what's going to happen now is, like, every time it appears, I have no choice but to accept it. Right? That's good enough there. We'll try and go for, like, a mosquito build, I think. And get that to work, because, like, honey could be really useful if we're getting flowers and stuff, and, like, getting lots of bees to the higher levels and all that jazz, so... we shall see, we shall see. But I obviously have no way of handling my money. None whatsoever. We are just going to roll and see what happens. Cool. Yeah, how are we all doing? I am doing all right myself. I am on the precipice of literally, like, nerding out massively, shall we say. Ah, that's a bit annoying. Oh well. Because you don't get enough of, like, a mixture of things. That's going to be the problem here. So we may have troubles of, like, actually trying to complete certain objectives. Which I get my hit here, so unfortunate. I'm going to take the upgrade here. Because I'd rather have, like, an upgrade to stuff. And more than likely, if I do roll here, we just buy something else, yeah. So I want to keep this nice and high, because I do want to get, like, the bees and stuff. But I think we lost this one anyway. And we'll go back to the drawing board. It's interesting. Auto-buy feature. Is this a good idea? Because you can't stop buying other things. So I want a build that's going to allow me to kind of work my way around it, I guess. Like, milk would seem like a good idea, but I don't think it is. My brain is doing random stuff. We'll put the forge tower at the front, why not? And just, like, buff that to 455. 255 is a really good start, so we'll keep that. Forge tower isn't great, but... it's a waste of slot if it does work off. If it does, like, do that. We'll save bees for later, then, I think. If this is the case, right? Or do we just have a bee? I know, I got a honey addiction. You know, a sweet tooth, as you will. Not much I can do about it, but hey-ho. Hey-ho, indeed. What can we do to have fun with here? Ooh, a honey, which I can't use anyway. But it's a good thing that it'll keep me, like, out of this early level stuff. Okay, so we can put honey here to kind of start that train. And we'll buff it straight away, so this is a 5-5. We can get a flower early. We're going to be in somewhat of a good state with this. Huh. Let's give myself 5 attack before we start leveling up. All the bees. And... so here I would like other stuff, but I'm just going to take the stats here, because I think I'm going to be in trouble otherwise, right? Huh, so the honey doesn't automatically buy if you get it. Interesting. That's not bad. And it does limit what else appears, which could actually help me out in a way. We shall think about this. We shall have plans. But yeah, doing alright. Still keep the streaming going, which is always good as well. Just by leader. So, although we're not streaming probably as much as the first one, I want to do some more streaming. And there is something I want to do, which is like complete some games. And there's also other interesting games I want to try out, especially that's come on Game Pass recently. So that is also something else that I kind of want to look into. So I think there's the monster train, which I'm kind of like, that seems interesting. Why can't I want to play that? So that's kind of something I want to try out and see. Yeah, we'll buy that and then buff it again. We are not getting a flower though. And I have a high chance of getting one. It's not a teeny tiny chance, it's a very high chance. Nice. And a bee. This is probably still a loss, but you know. Hey-ho. Okay, fine. So we can't use bees. Bees are terrible because they just have too many moving parts. So let's try going for something simple. Do a ladder tower. Because everything's going to be buying itself anyway. Just having more ladders and stuff could be far more interesting, right? The other thing is, if we're going in this build, is there anything else I kind of want to chuck into it? I'm currently not too sure. But like this will just keep stacking up until it gets like full, and then we'll, you know, we'll see what we need to do from there. Like re-rolling is kind of, I'm not going to have enough money for that long term. Another chest would be interesting, but I'm not getting that either. Could put a glass tower down, as it is kind of semi-useful, I guess. Do one more roll. But the issue I have now is like I'm going to buy everything, so was it really worth it? Well, this will cap out soon, so it's not all bad. Let's just pass it. But yeah, and I've got a bit of time off because I am developing... Oh, almost could have had that. A little side campaign for my Dungeons & Dragons session with some friends, which is going to be really good. I'm kind of... I would class it as an obsession. Right. Yeah, I would like to get more chests and stuff, because that's just going to help me spend more money. I would like some of these, but not really worth it. No, again, I can't reroll that. Getting not many thieves, though. That's very annoying. Ah, finally, in the chest, which I could have put there, but that's kind of like, meh, what now? What else do I really want, though, is the question. Like, I think glass tower is too much. These are fine if you get a lot of them. Maybe get more of the, more of the ladder towers in, if we get the opportunity. Snake's kind of cool. Yeah, I'm thinking, like, what am I meant to get here? But the good thing is this glass tower is actually working wonders for keeping me alive as such. No, is that too risky? Or is it the right idea? I think it's too risky. I think we do this. And nothing decent. Yeah, I think we got a bit of trouble here on thinking, like, what is the best auto buy towers that I can't disable, right? You not... Oh, no, it's got the upgrade, that's why. There. Yeah, like, Princess is kind of pointless in this case, because I'm always going to be buying towers anyway. Man, we survived. I did not think that was going to happen. I'll take the upgrade token. We just go Builder, I think. And just, like, instantly give it another level. Because, like, it's going to start stacking these guys up really well already. I mean, it's a bit late, maybe, but... Then we can force other ones to appear as well, which is kind of good. Although the milk token's terrible. No, I think we just do this. Because we can get a champion on this thing. And technically give it some more levels. Because why not at this point? I don't need any of these. The bears are not really what I want either. I want a chest that can go down at least. Oh, I can't buy the glass towers, but this is kind of interesting. I'm liking this setup. It's kind of a weird thing that's just happened. I'm not going to complain. So this is now going to start getting stats as well. More towers seem great at this point. Because just more towers is a better opportunity for me to get some other stuff to level these up. And, you know, usual things. Like the build, like this glass tower is going to get so much life and stuff from this builder tower. The glass tower survived a hit. That's madness. And next thing I want to do is get like this thief high enough as well, start gaining these buffs also. So what's this getting at the moment? 14 plus the 2 from this at the moment. It's a lot of attack. And it's at level 5, so it's gaining like 10 health as well. That is quite a lot. I would like to have kept you, but I can't. Oh well. So that's max, that's max. It's got 100 health. Getting the builder tower up as well would be nice, but that's now max also. This now starts gaining some buffs, at least in the health department. This is kind of cool. It's not a build I would have ever expected I could have got, right? It's not a build I've ever expected that I could just have pulled out of nowhere. Do we just take the butler tower to start buffing this up as well? Nah, I think that's a little bit too much then. Like, I'd rather get like all the other stuff that I want, like getting this up to another level as well is going to be pretty good for this, me getting more chest towers up. What goes here is probably just more builders and stuff. Or maybe like more of the ladder towers, to try and stack those up so we have more defenses. Or even another glass tower could be pretty good. Or is that a little bit too late? I'm going to put another one of these down, so at least we got something else for building. Which may hurt me later, but I'd rather like it start gaining stats as well. And like this one's gaining like ridiculous level stats because it's got 2 levels higher than the standard also. Right? Oh, you just got that then. A princess could have been a good idea actually to help with the builder tower. That's annoying. I gotta reroll. That's why I wanted to reroll, is just get that extra, maybe 1 there. Do it again once more. Cool. So this starts getting stats as well. It's got 200. Ooh, I'll take that as well. Nice. That's an instant level up token. I might as well just use it, right? I mean, it's a waste of 10 gold, but that's actually kind of pretty big. Divine Tower. Now, the interesting thing on this is taking the Unifying Towers is kind of a good idea, right? No, the Aspiring Towers, because they will just allow me to keep scaling some of the stuff that's already good that I can continue to use, right? So, like, having these on here is actually, like, a pretty good idea. Like, yeah, it does limit my gold, but that's kind of just fine. Right? So now these guys are all got increased levels, so as long as I keep getting more of them, they're going to get better and better and better. Especially with the scaling on this as well. Just do this first. There we go. Don't this, because I don't want to get them less than 10. I just want them to keep going. So I gotta watch out for, like, a decent turn. More gold sounds about right now. Just do some rerolls. Try and max out all this stuff up. Maybe this purchase was a bad idea. Can I get rid of it? Ah, first loss. Can I can. I can. Yeah, okay, that's good. We'll get rid of that one for now, because it's actually eating into other stuff, which is not great. This is slowly gaining stats as well. I need to get it up another level to help it with this, so we'll have lots of scaling things. Yeah, that is the new thing we found with we have a pity timer, which is very annoying. This stops rerolls, doesn't it? Which I don't really get any rerolls. So yeah, just stuff being cheaper seems great. Yeah, I think like now that I know that it exists, I can see it. Right? The whole sort of like pity system behind the scenes of like, oh no, you just lost a wave, so everything else then gets like halved or something like that, or like reduced in difficulty, which not too sure how I feel about that. Right? Like, I mean, yeah, cool, it's great, but oh, it's 30 gold. The punishments adjust? I thought it was only 20. I think we just re-roll here and just see what we get. Nothing to buy. Carry on. Max level 7, 8. I'm amazed how big that tower is, though, for the glass tower. It's huge. Okay, well, if it wasn't for the health, it could solo stuff by itself. Ooh, and the builder tower. I will put one builder tower down. I think that's worth it. Like, because this is another, like, double buff as well for some of these things. And they're actually, like, bigger, even if it's just, like, the start. We survived. Common tower's 1 gold cheaper. That sounds great. Can't do any of those. We'll do one reroll. Another one. Builder tag got bought. Cool. Carry on. Carry on. Guess just take that and like apply it somewhere. It's got taken out because of the lower levels. So roll this first, see what we get. Okay, lots of those, just then pass. So you bought all of them, there it's all back up. Can we survive this, is my question. Yeah. So we lost the reduction here, which is the thing that I was really like holding out for. Just increase the rarity again of something else, so I get 2 rarity upgrades, I think. I think that's how that works. It is how that works. Not that that matters now. How does this function? Unlucky on that one. Unlucky. That was quite interesting, though. We ran a really weird build to kind of do that. We'll try another one. We'll try again. Poker chip adds a red tower to the store. Let's try that. If I get a rare tower early, does it make a difference? So like just buying this straight off the bat. And then get like those ladder towers in early enough. Let's try it. Like, I think that just needed more time, right? So now, I need the gold anyway, so we'll buy that first. Nothing much there. This can go there. Take the gold tower straight away. So ladder tower, if it gets up enough, will start helping the builder tower immediately. So essentially that's what we're playing around. And then we'll buy a thief tower here just to help out with money early on. I mean, the builder tower is still pretty good. Like, it's got a good amount of attack, which I think is what ends up causing like the biggest difference in most of the other fights. And a glass tower could be pretty good, like a few of those. Although they are kind of expensive. If I get hit, that's unfortunate, but not terrible. Just think we should get more towers here. There we go, level 5 already. That's brilliant. So this will start gaining stats every turn thanks to this. And it's level 5, so it gains 5 HP. And the rest. Now it's max level 6, which means it's gaining 2 attack and 6 HP. I could do the mosquitoes with this as well. Let's try that out. Like, getting mosquitoes level 4 could actually be really useful. Right? Like, it might be like an expensive endeavor, but like, once this gets to level 4, it starts gaining health, which is a lot, plus the extra attack, which is kind of useful as well. I mean, the health to begin with is more important, but the attack also bonus could be interesting. I think just pass after that. Like, whatever I want is like, kind of want other stuff, so. And like this one, this max level ladder tower could actually be doing really good work already early game. There you go. I mean, the main thing is I'm trying not to buy other stuff until this gets leveled up, but I found like I got robbed there, and I don't know why. Saying that, what's like the maximum? No, don't be mad. All towers are uncommon. Let's see what the uncommons we get to start with. I can do one reroll, can't I? I probably should do here. Early snake tower is fine. I think that's the best. Just show it at the front for now. Probably a bad idea, but we shall see. I think this is, again, a bit of luck, and planning is required for this, right? Also, it says towers can't be removed, but, like, I clearly removed a tower, so is that a bug or intended? Yeah, I've learned the snake tower can actually deal with a lot of stuff, which some good advice is always welcome. Like, yeah, 'cause it like deals with like a good amount of stuff really early, which means that like if you play this at the back, it probably isn't that bad. But I put it probably at the front just because I want to stable in my head what my design plan is here. Although I'm just kind of just letting things build as whatever. I mean, I gotta make a pivot into something at some point, and I'm like, well, what do I do? What do I pivot into? I guess I'll just take the stats here, because I have a feeling that it's going to be very difficult to get what I want later. Like, I'm generally thinking, like, what do I actually pivot into? Like, do I start getting a cat? A cat's a little bit late, I think, now. And, like, Guardian Tower seems kind of useful, but like, once I get other stuff leveled up, it's not going to be that useful. Imagine it weren't for the Poison Tower, we would have lost there. And, like, Dice Tower seems interesting, but it's not really worth it, because we won't be re-rolling all that much. Even technically the Glass Tower is terrible. You want stuff with high health totals with this, right? Man, Snake Tower, you've done work here. I'm gonna have to have a think about this in my mind of like what the best solution might be. Like the towers you have available and stuff. I mean, I like the Glass Tower, but I think it's not great for this setup. I think something like the Iron Tower could be more interesting. Because with the high health total, and then finding some way to buff it as well could be like the be-all or end-all. So like having, say, that into this, and then allowing them to kind of like buff each other. I mean, I kind of wasted this run anyway, but I still think this is not very... I think at this time I need to experiment a little bit. Right. And again, like the auto-buy feature gets disabled before a boss, which is kind of interesting to find that out. Or once you get that. So like you get this level 3 and you get like 75 health on it, which is actually quite a lot. And the max level can be more than 1. That seems great. Slime Tower is kind of interesting. But it says it can't be destroyed, and it consumes a tower. Or do we just go Hydra? Shove a Hydra here and then just see what happens. Honey, level up, increase level, stuff like that. Do the increase level. Thief Tower. Roll. Actually, no. Why the Glass Tower? Because at least when it's like max level, it's max level, right? Then carry on. So this should generate a Hydra every single time it dies, right? Which means I'm always going to keep leveling this up every turn, and I can't buy anything else afterwards. Just put the stats on there. So I'm interested to see if, like, getting this to work is the way you want to go. More gold. Like, is building up the Hydra the way you want to do it? Again, I'm keeping the poison tower because it's actually doing quite a lot at the moment. And then just like ramp up the gold production as early as possible, and then just go Hydra, 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 Hydra. I'm getting lucky because also the yeah, we lose the count here. That the glass tower does quite a lot by itself. Come on, you got like 16%. Okay, we lose again. Okay, yeah, 24. Can you, like, actually do something now? I really should be rolling, but... we live, though. Thank you, Glass Tower. I have a newfound appreciation for you. Yeah, because I just went in 4, and like you get it high up really early, I think, in the early game. Maybe that's something you want to try out. Don't know. We'll try once more and see what we can get. Freeze tokens. That's kind of fine, really. Become malicious. Let's try that out. Let's go for some malicious towers. I can reroll these, though. That's the good thing about it. Yeah, I'm thinking like that could be interesting, but no. Rats are terrible. That guy's terrible. Grants annoyance to towers. Nearest malicious tower. Interesting. I am kind of wasting this here. When you buy once it was 0 price, prevents you having more than 11 gold. Janitor tower successfully gives 1 gold and 1 HP when removing a random tower. Isn't it like anything except for the 3 for the left? So use the field to start around. Except the 3 most left towers. 3 most left, so... I wonder, will it ever remove itself? I am wasting the first one on this. Like I saw that and was like, hang on a minute, let's experiment here. I can go there then. Okay, we got. I wanted to buy an iron tower and stuff and to get loads of iron towers on the board. They may not have the money for that. Yeah, I do actually. Cool. There you go. Press them down. Because this will gain that, but I guess I want to gain attack as well, right? I guess that's what the iron towers are for. That is what the iron towers are for. Could put a bear down, but the bear will end up losing itself and getting its stats taken as well, so it's not great. Okay, we lost that. This thing's stupid. Okay, I ignore the last one. This will be the last one. Let's do something properly. Yeah, plus 2 extra towers to start. Okay, so chest, this, and I think then putting an iron tower somewhere. So I kind of want to give it like lots of attack and stuff as well, but I don't know what the best way of doing that is. I still put it at the front. Like, bees would be the way, but early game you get ruined by them. I think that's a problem. I think these are pretty good for early starts, especially in this mode. I'll just put that in and just end turn. So I think, like, these 4 are going to be fine enough. Well, 3, technically. Because that will just stack itself up real quick. There we go. Almost could have had that as well. Like, not much is going to get through this ladder tower, like, as soon as they go in. And it gives you a really good early game start. There you go. It's already max level. Don't need to worry about it anymore. Then what else do I go for? The glass tower would seem cool. I could just put another one of these down, actually. And try and save some money if I can. We're going to start trying to save some money. Another random chest could be interesting, right, though? Okay, we take a hit. That's fine. Not really, but I will take the stats here because I took the hit. Guess you gotta save the money there. I was expecting to see more iron towers, to be honest. I'm a little disappointed by that. A chest tower straight away, that's not a good sign. Like, getting the iron towers to level 3 is kind of like the big thing, and then get to level 4 and hopefully getting a builder tower as well, I think is like a way to kind of set this stuff up. Ooh, a butler. An early butler could be really interesting as well. Like, as an option. Like, you really want to be doing this with a lot of the common stuff, and maybe I am, like, not investing into cat and milk, which could be a good idea as well. But I think like, the cat and milk has the same issue, right? Ooh, an early level up on that, and that's kind of cool as well. Nice. So the cat and milk idea is fine, but the thing is like, you're going to just, like, scale that one milk ridiculously high, and then, like, you've got to have other stuff to go along with it. Like, do you actually have that other stuff, or do you not? It's kind of the problem. Yeah, again, this being at the end would be better rather than there, so having it here, that's my fault, that's misplacement. Let's put a TNT tower here. I probably shouldn't put it there, but... Ah, shame. Shame, shame, shame. I mean, that was kind of interesting to figure it out. I mean, I will see if I can kind of do the auto towers, but I think the build idea is kind of correct in my mind and cemented now. With going the iron tower, leaving it to last, and then trying to get a builder tower to kind of help scale that up to have, like, lots of health and stuff, or maybe like a bee combo wouldn't really work because the same issue. You can't stop yourself from buying bees if they exist, but interesting. I like the idea of it. A bit more random, though, than what I would expect. Anyway, again, if you do enjoy these videos, do leave a like, subscribe to see more, and I'll see you all in the next one. Take care.